This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Orange Bowl. It's the Baylor Bears against the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Tremendous build-up for this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
Well, guys, the Bears head coach told me before the game, this team is expected to be here. That's the hardest thing about coming into the game here today and this kickoff. These are the big dogs. Everybody thought they would be competing for a national championship, but they barely squeaked by in a win last week. They are going to have to be better, eliminate some of their mistakes, and showcase why people thought they would be in the conversation for national champion and play a little bit stronger and better today. It all starts with this opening series and better execution for this team. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Now the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a conference rematch of the two leagues that battled for the championship a year ago. Big Ten on top once again. The ACC so hungry, Joe, to get a team back in the winner's circle.
And Chris, what a performance it was a year ago. Miami knocking off Ohio State in the playoff, playing that great game against Indiana in the national championship game. But you're right. They want to take home the prize like Clemson was able to do just a few years ago. Get back to the mountaintop and reestablish yourself as a premier conference in this sport.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. He fires downfield. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard, was one of the guys, and that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on.
There's the handoff. Fights off a defender.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. He keeps it on the design run. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Going for a big play downfield. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Bears, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Ball handed off. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield. This is great recognition by the wide receiver of the coverage being run, because on a drag route, if it's man coverage, you're going to continue to run. If it's zone coverage, you're going to sit down, and he sits down right here. Quarterback is on the same page, and they're able to get a completion, some yards after the catch, and get a first down.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Looking downfield, it's saying, oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's got it in the open. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
The Buckeyes are on the move here. Shreds the tackle, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
You're trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
Important second down play coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Breaking into the clear. Able to convert on 3rd. Sets him up now. First down to the 22. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver drill. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. It's Baylor on top, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Takes off in a bootleg. On the move now. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Touchdown, Ohio State. A much-needed counter punch delivered. Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT is good. got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Running back with the football. Sees an opening. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Chris, you can just see the electricity. He is so good for a young back. Huge play right there. He's averaging over 5 yards per carry on the year, and this offense has just been transformed since he came in here as a freshman. Now this offense basically goes through him.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. He goes out of bounds, but gets inside the 40.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
To throw, it's Lagway. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. And the Bears line up on 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. Got an opening here. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor. This offense cannot be stopped.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29. Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Caught by the receiver. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. They continue to feed the freshman wide receiver. He might be a young guy, Joel, but you can see off this huge season, they have a lot of trust in him on this big stage.
As they should, Chris. He is such a great player, and it reminds me of the last few years. We've had Malachi Toney, Jeremiah Smith. Think of these young wide receivers that have delivered on the big stage. This is no different.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep shot caught inside the 25. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22. One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. First and 10 now for the offense. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This offense really clicking. Lining up to try the extra point. And it's up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it from the gun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football. You play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And at first down, they go right back to him. To the 45. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Bears.
Chris, that is such an important touchdown, a big-time score by this offense to take the lead going into half, knowing that they've got to kick it off to the opposition to start the third quarter. That's a beautiful job, getting themselves in position and then executing to get into the end zone.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's a run. Running back's got it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Can he get there on the ground? That picks up a first down. We'll spot it at the 39. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum and get the ball down for a score.
Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking downfield. It's Sayin. Pass caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense.
And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
He has been their go-to guy so far in the passing game, and finally this defense makes an adjustment, and it's physical play. Right at the catch point, they're able to hit him, knock the ball loose. That's a good job right there. They're going to have to continue to focus on him because he clearly is the passing game.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's fourth down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
Can they keep this drive going? It's fourth down and 6. From the shotgun, drops back, makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. Ohio State will call their second timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. To the air, it's Sayin. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. The Bears will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Short gain makes it second and long. That's tough against a defense like this. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. Football comes out. The defense scoops it up. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
This is something I'm so impressed with by this defense is their ability to attack the football. Not just the ball carrier, but the football itself. And here they jar it loose, and they're able to recover this fumble moving the other direction.
Oh, look out, he's got open space. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game, and when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, and Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game, and as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage. Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Gives it to the back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. If you're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's fourth down.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle, and they add to their lead.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The fumble the last time out, symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. Fights through a tackle.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. With the catch, Big Smith. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going for a big play downfield. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Looking for a gap. It's Morris. Has the first down and more. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Baylor. They were not going to catch him that time.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first down, it's play action. Coming after him. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made wide open way downfield. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Back to pass. It's Lagway. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And he drops back in the gun. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. It's press coverage now from these DBs. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands.
That is a tremendous job by this secondary. Look at the tight windows.
Sorry to interrupt, Joe, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Back-to-back deep shots. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop. Turnover on downs after that defensive stop.
You know, these 4th down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect. It's incomplete and going the other direction.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. It's a shotgun run call. Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. To throw, it's Sayin. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Pulls it in. It's Smith. Brought down short of that 1st down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. On a tackle made, but it's enough for a 1st down. So the offense chooses to decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of that play will stand. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake by the defense on 4th down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That is how you capitalize on great field position. You get aggressive, and you go and you put the ball in the end zone. You can't settle for a field goal control at that point. For an offense, you step on the field, and the quarterback, you know you got to put that ball in the end zone. They're able to do so. That's a really good job by him, and a solid throw for the touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there at the start of the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they make the stop in what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. It's Baylor on top, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. To throw, it's Lagway. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Chris, that was the defense's chance to get off the field. It's third down, you're trailing, have to get the ball back, and they give up a conversion. That is a back-breaking play for this defense.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal.
Well, this sets them up to really have a stranglehold of this game, Chris. An opportunity to go up 2 possessions. Got to put this ball in the end zone. This is your best play call. As a play caller, you've got to empty this play sheet right here and get this ball in the end zone.
And the Bears come to the line to run the hurry-up. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot it at the 2.
Well, that's going to bring up third and goal, and on third down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are your best guys? What are your best matchups? And how do you get those guys the football in this situation?
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half and come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Play action here on first down. He fires it down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Ohio State. They continue to tear apart this defense. Another big play for the Heisman receiver. And Joel, so far, no answer for this elite guy.
Gosh, Chris, doesn't this remind you exactly of the way Bama ripped apart Ohio State with Devontae Smith in that national championship? He had the Heisman Trophy in his back pocket, and yet they still couldn't stop him. This is what I love about this offensive game plan. Force them to make the play. Go to your big guy on the outside. That's what they do, and they continue to have success.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Open field ahead. They make make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. That's reeled in. It's Porter. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's second down and 8 coming up. Pounding away with the run game. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
This group is so dominant on the ground. If you got a back like this, why not? Give him the rock. Let him churn up these yards. They've been totally dominant at the line of scrimmage and completely controlled this game on the ground.
Defense is coming after him. Quarterback looking to scramble. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? QB keeper all the way. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Ohio State will call their second timeout. They've still got one more left to work with.
Well, that is exactly how to stop these quarterback-designed runs. You've got to be aggressive up front and win your one-on-ones. Look at these guys, these defensive linemen. They are winning. They're getting into the backfield, and there's nowhere to go for this quarterback.
Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
Well, Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Pressure is coming. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's fourth down.
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Looking to throw for the first down. This one falls incomplete on fourth down. It's a turnover on downs. So, the defense gets a stop. Offense turns it over on downs. Oh, a crucial moment. This quarterback's had such a solid game, but with a chance to seal it, cannot come through there. We'll see if that ends up haunting him as the defense will take over.
Chris, give this group a lot of credit. You can tell they've been trying to adjust to all the success that they've had throwing the football, and they're finally able to do that and get the stop that they desperately needed. Now it's on this offense to go out there and pay it off.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's a good start to this drive. And as a quarterback, you got to understand, there is a ton of time. You only need a field goal. There's plenty of time to get into field goal range here.
All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's second and 8.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 30. So a nice throw by the quarterback. He's had a productive day. He hasn't been perfect. Joe, can he make a play here to put his team on top?
Chris, I think you put it perfectly there because, again, it's about the short memory. You erase those mistakes made previously in this game, and you think about the execution moving forward, the plays that you could make, the details of what you need to do from this point moving forward. If you're able to do that with that short memory, then you can go have success and come back in this game. Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on second and third down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Catch made. Loose football. The ball bounces out of bounds, and the offense will hold on to possession.
This is when you get that small reminder from an offensive coach. I know that it was right near the sideline, just pops out, this ball goes out of bounds. But remember, ball security, ball security. You always want to hang on to that football.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They jump on top here in the final minute.
What a clutch possession by this offense. In a big moment like this, had to have it, and they're able to execute and put the ball in the end zone. They're going to remember that drive for a long time.
BC up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And their first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Lagway. He's running out of time here. Contact as he let the ball go.
Well, you're not going to execute this comeback unless you can protect your quarterback. And here he's hit as he throws. If this O-line can give him some time, he's going to be able to find somebody down the field. But again, it always comes down to protection.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.